Do you mind telling me what year you were born in?
1929.
I was born 1920.
1920.
I'm 91 years old.
91 years old, amazing.
Well, you want to know when I was born?
Yeah.
11th of January 1928.
1920.
128.
1915.
1915.
I lived in Barnet Street, Kinder Street. You know Commercial Road?
I do, yeah.
It's near Cannon Street Road. Well, it still exists. And there was a little, it's Rampart Street. There's Rampart Street in Commercial Road. Then there was Barnet Street, which is no longer named Barnet Street. And there were a number of houses. And then there was Kinder Street.
When you were a young girl, where did you live in East London?
Well, it's in Stepney.
Then taken, brought up in the East End of London, in Sydney Street.
So you grew up in Sydney Street, did you, in Stepney?
Yeah, there's a shawl there, and I was in the house at the back, there's a shawl.
And we lived in a little house. They had little houses then. We never had flats. Houses. Well, 2 down, 1 up.
It was a very bad place. I mean, you know, you've got to admit it. That all the mice and rats were running around all over the houses. And people were always looking for a different house where it was not so bad, you know. And what happened, you see, the wallpaper, I discovered that myself, that they didn't put no size on the wallpaper, and that caused all the lice.
And no running water. Water was outside in the yard. The toilets were in the yard.
People were very, 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 very poor. I mean, one of the neighbours would go next door to another neighbour and say, Mary, or you know, can you lend me a cup of milk or some sugar? I'll give you back tomorrow, you know. So when my husband comes over, so they were very, very poor people. See, very poor.
My father was a tailor, a wonderful hand stitcher and everything. Things weren't done by machine then, not that easily. It's just followed afterwards. And as I say, I was the only child. My parents were late in life, they married late. And they came over from Odessa, Russia, like all the immigrants who came over here. And that was the most wonderful thing, because if Britain wouldn't have opened her doors, we would never have been born.
Do you think it was important to be able to take care of yourself in the East End as it was when you were young?
It was. See, I was an amateur wrestler, and apart from the weightlifting. And one night, one day I should mean, I won 9 bouts.
And has the East End changed a lot in the space of your life, Rose?
It's changed. At one time it was a Jewish neighbourhood. Now it's become Asian, but it doesn't really matter because everybody wants the same things, the shops and things. There was always a place to barter. There was always something going on. Various shops have gone, certain places have gone, but certain things just stand still. Stand still, yes.
Alice, I wonder if you remember going to the cinema at all when you were a young person?
Yeah, I used to go there regular.
And
weekends.
Did you like the cinema?
Yeah.
Can I show you some pictures of some cinemas in the East End?
Yeah.
This one is of the Rivoli Cinema. Do you remember the Rivoli Cinema?
Yeah, yeah. I used to go regular to the Rivoli.
Do you remember that cinema, Tony?
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a big one.
My goodness. Yeah, I remember the trams as well, yes.
I bunked in the Rivoli. Yeah, I was always bunking in. We had no money, that's good, so we banked in. We didn't have no money, we banked in. What we used to do is to fall down at, you know, the aisle, go into the toilet, come out the toilet, crawl back again.
This one's of the Rivoli Cinema.
Oh, I used to go there, yes. Well, yes, of course. It's very near where I live. I used to go there Sunday morning. I was a young girl when I first started work, and I earned 6 shillings a week. I gave my mother 5, and I kept a shilling for myself. I went to the Rivoli Sunday afternoon for 6p, and in there sometimes you even had tea.
And one day one day the cinema attendant was waiting for me. I didn't know he was behind the door. He left the door open, so you know. Oh, it's easy this time. And he could peer over.
And do you remember going to any of these cinemas?
Oh yeah, Smarts in Bethnal Green Road. We used to go. The Paragon in Whitechapel Road.
Really?
And the Troxy supplied tea, biscuits and everything. Wonderful. 2 shows and the entertainment. It was wonderful. The cinemas were very good. And the one in Mile End, the Genesis, that is, today it's called the Genesis. That was called the Mile End Empire.
And the other one, that Kessler's, was on that side of the road.
I've got a picture of it here.
That's right, there it is. It's good. Now, you've got that there, and you've got that there, and a big space. That was Kessler's. And you used to queue up there to get into it.
You used to queue up there?
Yeah, you had to queue in to get into it.
So was it a big place?
Oh, it was nice. It was not, well, for that time, we called it at night. You had seats you could sit on, they weren't hard. You could sit on something so that it was comfortable.
Yeah.
Friday, oh yeah, Kessler's. Yeah, on the other side you had, what was the other one?
The Rivoli.
Rivoli. And the Rivoli was also, once again, also that was big.
What do you remember about the Mile End Empire, Rose?
Very nice. Yes, it had upstairs and downstairs. That's right. Yes, it was quite a nice cinema as well. Yes, I remember going there. Yes, it was 9p, 9 pence, and you queued outside until you went in. Yes.
And who did you used to go to the Mile End Empire with?
I think it was my husband at the time. I'm not really sure. Oh, unless it was some friends. I just can't remember that period of time, but I know I went to the Mile End Empire. We went to all cinemas, and I used to just go with friends. I had friends who lived in Globe Road, and I think I used to go with them. That's right, yes, yes.
My grandmother, she was the first person that ever in my life that took me to the pictures.
And do you remember what cinema your grandmother took you to?
Yeah, the Troxy.
And what other cinemas do you remember?
As I say, the Troxy, there was
Do you remember the Mile End Odeon opposite
the
Mile...
Odeon, yes.
What
Odeon was a posh cinema. That was really posh, yes, that was very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I remember what I saw. I saw Gracie Fields singing Sally. First film I ever saw. Gracie Fields singing Sally, Sally. And then she took me to South End on Sea.
And do you remember any particular films that you saw there?
No, not those ones. The only earliest one I can remember was when I saw All Quiet on the Western Front.
And do you remember what films you saw at the cinema?
Oh, so many. Claudette Colbert, Elizabeth Taylor films, and then there was the Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire episode. And all their films were so popular. Clark Gable was my favourite actor, honestly. Tyrone Power, all the handsome young men. I have an eye for beauty, and I love the women. Elizabeth Taylor, some beautiful, beautiful women.
Any Yiddish theatres at all?
Oh, the Jewish theatre, the Grand Palais. My husband was a chief photographer there. And Anna Zelnicka, do you know, does the name mean anything to you? She used to sing a song, "Was is Gavain, Amen is du," which means what was can never be again.
If I rule the world, every day would be the first day of spring. every heart would have a new song to sing, and we'll sing of the joy each morning will bring. If I rule the world, every man will say the world was his prayer. There'll be such happiness no man could end. Yes, my friend, if I rule the world, every head will be held up high. There'll be sunshine, everyone smile. If the day ever dawned, if I rule.
Can you just tell me your name?
My name's Ishtiaq.
And how old are you?
I'm 18.
My name is Nadim Malik.
And how old are you?
I'm 19.
Naseem,
Naseem, how old are you?
17.
So you saw the film High Street 2012. Now what did you think about it? What did it bring up for you?
I thought it was really good, like seeing how our area was before and everything. So there's a lot of stuff that was here before that I didn't really know of. So it's good to see what our area had before.
Did you recognise any of the places that talked about in the film?
The Genesis that was on the cinema, that was really good. I recognised that place.
Well, to be honest, it actually sort of amazed me because to know that there were a lot of cinemas in this high street, but now, as over the years has gone past, there's the only one cinema left, which is Genesis, and I've been actually going to that ever since I was a little kid. So, and actually watched my first movie there, if I can recall, which was Toy Story 2. So yeah, actually one of my favourite animations, so yeah.
So did you recognise any of the other places?
Yeah, the other, I think, Rivers, I'm not sure what it was called. But yeah, East London Mosque and the Citroen, so to see that develop as well was a big thing.
It's quite amazing because I didn't know anything was different then. The Troxy, I didn't know it's still the same because I go past it every day to go home and it looks the same.
Yeah. Did you recognise any of the places that were mentioned?
Yeah, Whitechapel, the Dance place with that yellow writing, that I can't believe that's still there. And the Genesis cinema, I go past it, but I didn't know it was the Empire before.
Tell me, what's your fondest memory of the High Street?
Where do I begin? There's a lot of memories, but probably the mosque is the greatest one because really I went there for my 5 daily prayers and everything since I was young, go for Eid prayers and everything like that. So yeah, it's played a huge part in my life.
On the High Street, what places do you like to go to?
Me, I like going Nando's up in Mile End. I actually love my chicken, believe it or not. I know I'm a skinny guy, but yeah, I love my chicken. My local barbers, just chilling in the park in Mile End.
And what's your favourite bit of the High Street?
The market.
Why? Tell us why.
Because it's where most people go to shop and it's a walking path as well.
And you're 19 years old. In that time of living in this area, what changes have you seen?
I've actually seen a lot of changes, like Ocean Estate, for one. That's actually developed a lot, so it's given people more opportunity. There's been more opportunities as well, like Osmani Trust. They've given a lot of opportunities to young people, so yeah, I think. And just the buildings itself, just the structures, it's helped a lot.
What do you imagine it will look like in 25 years' time?
Everything should be different, new tar, new roads. There should be more towers and everything soon, because most houses are now becoming towers.
Okay, and do you think there'll be a change in the community? Do you think it'll still be the Bengali community here?
No, it should be changing slowly, because I see more of different countries, religion, everyone coming in as well.
I think a lot of people would be integrating a mixture of people. I think there's going to be different cultures about, and the buildings and everything is going to change. So yeah.
Do you still think it'll be predominantly a Bengali community here?
I think slowly there is integration and everything. So I think no, not really.
And how do you see the future? Are you going to be living here in 25 years' time?
Hopefully. I plan to live here in 25 years, hopefully, but let's see how it goes. But I think East London is looking to go up over the years, so I'm actually really proud to be in East London now.
It's really home, it's like home. I got the best memories here. all my friends are here. Like when did education here, everything is just, it's like home, innit? So that's the best part of my life. I wouldn't really want to change who I am. I am who I am because of East London. Yeah.